Can you start ballet at age 40? I say yes. My long history with ballet started when I was a teenager. I took like 2, maybe 3 months of classes, and I always loved it. And then, sorry, um, whatever I learned during that time, I continued on into my 20s, all the way up until I had my daughter at like 24, 25. And then that's around the time that I pretty much stopped. And then I was just very inconsistent. I was always doing it at home. And then sometime in my late 20s to 30s, I started taking beginner ballet classes again, on and off. As an adult, you can do drop in classes, at least where I live, you can do drop in classes. And at one point I signed up for a full year, and it was just like hit or miss, on and off. So it's been always around, and it's always been my goal to go up on point, mainly because I want to strengthen my feet, and that doesn't really run in my family too well. So I'm always felt like if I do ballet, it'll strengthen everything, including my legs and my feet, and I'll be so strong. So when I'm 80, I can still be mobile. So, at this point in my life, my daughter has just graduated from high school, and I started doing things for myself again back in around 2017, somewhere around there. As she was getting older, I joined a flash mob. I went back to school and really just started myself on the path of embracing the things I really want to do with my life. There's more to life than just raising kids and working and chores. I know that now. So anyway, a couple years into my 40s, and this past month, it's really only been a month, I said, I really need to focus and just, I have to meet this goal before I die, right? And I really don't want to start at 50. I said I really probably should start it already, obviously, but here I am, 4 and 2. And yeah, that's where I am. So the past 30 days, I've been doing a variety of things just to get back in shape, or try to get back in shape. Leg lifts and balancing, and squats, but I try to do the ballet version of those things. And boy, I can say, in a little over 30 days, actually in 30 days, I could see a big difference. I was getting really excited. And it's been, I don't know, today's would be like day 33 or 4 or 5 or something. Huge difference. Huge difference. If anyone is interested in doing ballet, I say do it. It's fun, and you can develop your muscles in a fairly quick time. I mean, I think a month is pretty quick from where I was to where I am, which was completely out of shape, to where I am today. So I think, and maybe part of that is muscle memory. I've taken these kinds of classes on and off over the years. Um, as far as safety, I do think, just do what you can do. Nobody here is stupid. You can do what you can do. I'm not going to be a professional dancer. That's not my goal. But I do want to dance because I love dance, and I've always loved dance, and I've always wanted to do ballet, and in particular be on point. And I'm going to meet that goal. So this is my path to doing that. One of many things that I'm embracing with my newfound freedom. I'm not quite out of the woods yet. My daughter is still at home. She's going to be going to college in the fall. But yeah, it's been a wonderful path so far in this. I can't believe it's only been like 30 days. A little over 30 days. And I'm not where I like it, in my 20s I could do like fouettes, pirouettes, things like that, just from practicing over and over. But now I can't do that, but I'm on the track to do that again. So I will be able to do it again. Every day I practice squats, balancing, a variety of ballet moves and techniques and things, and I do it twice a day. And once I bumped it up from once a day to twice a day, I started seeing a really big difference, like within a week. I really was surprised. And maybe that's muscle memory. I've always heard that if you've done something before, it kind of comes back fairly quickly or something, whatever. I don't know. But I'm still developing, obviously, my muscles. I'm definitely not where I was before. So I still have a long road to go, very long road to go. But as long as I'm diligent, and really I've never practiced when I was younger in my 20s and 30s. I never practiced every day like I'm doing now. Definitely not twice a day. I only did it usually twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. I would do other things during the course of the week, but specifically ballet type of moves, which is a series of calisthenics. When I think of ballet, I think of like it's really a series of calisthenics set to music. That's how I think of it, because every single thing that you do involves your full attention and a series of very difficult, challenging strength training movements. And then they play music in the background and you put it all together and it looks like a dance. But I think it's one of the best things that you can do to be strong, with your feet, with your legs, with your core, even your arms. I'm trying to work on, I've never been good with my arms at all, but I'm working on that. And yeah, it's been great just seeing the amount of progress, just working at this one thing, or I mean several things that I do during the course of a day, but meaning that one thing, working toward ballet every single day. I'm really, really happy with the progress. So if anyone is 40 or even 50 or 60, whatever age you want to do something, just do it. I am so excited about this and about just how far I've come in such a short period of time. So it's, if you're diligent with anything, and we all kind of know this, you'll absolutely be successful. So my goal is to go up on point. And in some years back, I took an adult class, and this particular woman was trained in South America, and she was like, "Oh, you can be up on point in a year." And I'm like, "A year? I'm not trying to hurt myself. A year?" So, if you practice every day, maybe. But at that time, I wasn't practicing every day. I was going to class once a week and maybe practicing once or twice during the course of the week. I definitely was not practicing every single day. So to me, it seemed like really far-fetched. But now that I'm practicing every single day, twice a day, wow. I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens at the end of a year. That'll be interesting. Just because I know what it takes to achieve that. But really, in just a short amount of time, boy, I'm pretty far along. This is pretty amazing. So yeah, so that was it. I just want to share that with anyone who wants to do something that you've always thought about. When I die, I really want to say, well, at least I got to do these things that I wanted to do with my life. One of them was to dance ballet on point and just feel that freedom again, and that beautiful experience of turning around. And I just always love that kind of thing. So that is it for today. It is Sunday night, and I just wanted to throw some positivity out there into the world, especially for people who are my age. And you have sometimes people feel like, oh, it's too old, or it's too, but you know what? People in my family live a long time. So if I'm 42, I got 42 to 52 to 62, 72, 82. I mean, my grandparents all live into their 90s. So you're talking at least, at minimum, if ever, you never know what the future holds, but longevity does run in my family. I'm looking at another 40 years. I'm not trying to sit around. I'm not dead yet. I got a lot of life left in me. So before I leave this place, I will achieve several of my goals, which I'm already on the path. I've been working my bucket list. But this one is really, really exciting. This one I've kind of been putting it off a lot. I've never devoted this much time to it. Oops, that doesn't go. I have never devoted this much time to it before. So this is interesting and it's fun. So if anybody wants to do that, we could tag each other. It's not crazy. You can do it. And there's actually a lot of help out there from professional dancers who teach online, and they'll give you like little hints and techniques. I'm still a beginner, but I've had the privilege of working with some amazing teachers in the past that were very particular with how you position your body. So at this point, I'm just trying to regain that again. So, I know how to do certain things properly. And if you do it wrong, you know what? You can always learn it again the right way. At this point, I'm trying to build up my stamina, build up my flexibility, and build up my strength, most importantly. So, technique is something you can always work on later on down the line. Right now I'm just trying to get back in the game. So, this is fun and this is exciting. And I just want to put that energy out there because we need that now. We need people to focus on doing the things that they love, especially at a time like we're living in today. We're so easy to get distracted and to get overwhelmed with our health concerns, with our concerns about what everyone else is doing. What we can also do is focus on what we're doing. What am I doing to better this planet? What am I doing to be the change that I want to see in the world? Something else I've always liked and feel like we could all do is recycling. So I've been improving on that. Like I've always kind of recycled, but now I have like a full scale, like total separation thing going on. And I even do some recycling at my job and take it through my township and deposit it there. Every little bit helps, No, it's not like the whole building. I can't do the whole building. But who knows what will happen on down the line. It's something that I believe in. And I believe we have to be the change that we want to see, And I want to see more positivity out in the world. So I am putting this out there to the world, mainly for me and anyone else that gets encouragement from it. Have a good night.